Well, I recently posted on numerous VBS SuperHeroes YouTube videos. James 4. Adulterers and adulteresses, do you not yet know that friendship with the world is enmity toward God? Because they're making fantasy Jesus. They're making Marvel hero Jesus, right? And those guys are all fantasies. Spider-Woman's a fantasy, Spider-Man's a fantasy, WonderWoman's a fantasy, and a particularly corrupt one at that. Anyway, talk about early origins of like the gay agenda right there. Wonder Woman, bam. So now a lot of people, I would guess, would then take that and say, well then, I think it's called contrapositive. This is true as well. That friendship with God is enmity toward the world. Well, I disagree with that. Excuse me. I say that I think the contrapositive is friendship with God is living in this world. And I mean living. The more I try to give away, the more I seem to get. I mean, that's not always true. A lot of times I just get robbed. Like today, I have a $15 medicine. It was I had 2 weeks ago, I had a $15 medicine. And this week, it was a $400 medicine. Oh my goodness! That's crazy. I don't make that in 2 weeks. Anyway. So that's what I mean by living. You know, friendship with God is living in this world. He created the world. And what did he tell us to do? Dominate it. The earth. There's so many places in the Bible where I just want to switch that word world. Because a lot of times it's cosmo world. So that means cosmopolitan more than it means this, what I get to live in. And, because this is like Earth. This is not the world. I walk out onto the pavement and I'm in the world again. But right here, this is just Earth. And so I'd like to make that distinction. Maybe sometimes throw in the word planet instead of the word world. And so you know that God wants us to live well. And I don't mean that in the sense that God wants me to take delight in earthly pleasures. Base pleasures, I should say, right? Because that would be a difference. Or temporal pleasures. Never mind. Because that would be friendship with the world. So we don't have to hate the world. Or whatever enmity is. And isn't that a particular obfuscation to keep? Like, they totally could have used a way more English word. Like, oh, we're going to stick with the Latin on this one. It confuse people. Anyway. May God nod toward thee. Do well.